Commission meeting in order. Everybody have a chance to take a look at the minutes?
Yes, sir. I move to approve as presented. Second.
Motion second to approve. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion's approved. Concept development plan review of Heritage Green Place Townhomes at St. Croix County Tax Parcel 236-2046-01-000 Divine Custom Homes.
The applicant, Divine Custom Homes, is proposing a multifamily development of 7 townhome buildings with a total of 24 dwelling units. The concept plan includes conceptual civil plans, architectural renderings, floor plans of the 2 townhome types, and a traffic generation report, which will indicate an anticipated of 141 trips in and out of the property. So this property is 2.5 acres located on the South Hanley Road entrance of the Heritage Greens neighborhood and abuts to Heritage Boulevard. The zoning designation is PRD3, planned residential, with a comprehensive plan land use designation of medium density residential. Development plan is as proposed, would meet density requirements of both land use and zoning designations. The development is proposed to be consistent with other townhomes, quadplexes in the Heritage Greens neighborhood, copying setback requirements and exterior architectural design standards. The developer is also proposing the installation of no parking signage along the property's Heritage Boulevard frontage. It is noted that this development does require a conditional use permit amendment to the Heritage Greens master plan to further define the architectural and land use allowances on the site. The applicant group has applied for conditional use permit, which is anticipated to hold the hearing at a time of the final plan review with the Planning Commission. Staff recommends approval of the concept plan with conditions.
I have a couple questions right off the bat.
Okay.
Why are they asking for no parking on that street? Is it due to a lack of parking at the individual units? Because to me, they're asking for an exception from the city's general rule, and they haven't given, as far as I know, there hasn't been a reason given why.
No.
Number two, since I'm just gonna throw them on the table to you. Have the neighbors been notified, and do they know that this is potentially coming, or don't we do that in a situation like this? In other words, the 300 feet or 500 feet out that you do, has that been done?
So, yes, we actually just published the conditional use permit public hearing notice for the meeting will be Wednesday, September 3rd. So we just posted that yesterday.
Okay.
Currently, because this is just the concept development plans, though, this is not part of the conditional use permit hearing process, but
Makes sense.
the final development plans will be proposed at the same time as the hearing for the CUP, so it'll kind of go hand in hand at that time. Then as far as the parking goes, it's to my knowledge that the applicant, when they held their neighborhood informational meeting, they got some feedback from neighborhood residents with concerns about Heritage Boulevard and potential vehicle disruption, blocking the width of the roadway, so people can't really maneuver through there very easily anymore. So the resolution that was devised for that was to install no parking signage. It's not that they have a lack of parking within the property itself, it's just to prevent any excess
Yeah,
parking.
but I was asking for a special exception where if you got into a bunch of places in the cities where a lot of kids played, everybody'd come up and ask for that. Then, you know, if there was high kid traffic or something that would cause and ask for that. That's why I'm saying is, why are we allowing an exception without a good reason, is all I'm asking, really.
That road is really narrow, not really narrow, but narrow.
Is it?
At Heritage Boulevard.
It's narrower than
And
other
it's
standard
really
city
hard to
roads.
drive through there if anybody is parked on the side street. So they're asking that the residents and nobody else park on that street to avoid any interference with driving down Heritage
You
Boulevard.
think it's okay?
I used to live there and it was a pain to drive down that street if anybody was parked on that
Okay,
street.
well, no, I mean, I just.
I would, if I was still a resident there, I would want no parking on Heritage Boulevard and have everybody parking
Okay.
at their driveway or their garage and not,
Just looking for the reason.
yeah, it is a narrow street there, though.
We have heard from people over there that said it's too narrow.
Okay. Well, then it makes sense. Okay, I'm good. Thank you.
Move to approve.
I'll second.
Motion is second to approve.
As
Further
presented with city exceptions.
Yes, yes.
Sorry.
discussion?
On the Hanley Road, the units that face Hanley Road, is there going to be a sidewalk in front of those also, as depicted in the Heritage Boulevard view? Do you know?
I do not believe so. We do have the engineer, Kip, from ACA here to help answer those questions, but it's to my knowledge that was not intended to be, no.
So what, the front door is just going to go out to the grass?
Well, it's going to be to the driveway in the
That's
front.
the driveway. That's the backside.
Oh, it is?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the front.
So like
Okay.
this
With the park-
little,
with the garage.
Yeah, the
and-
front
I see.
faces the street,
If you
right?
look here, the garage and, that's the front
Or the-
access.
the dark
And that's
one.
like
All right.
fun area. Backyard.
Scratch that question.
Anybody else? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion's approved. I don't have anything. Anybody?
Not I.
just a note, next meeting will be another Wednesday due to Labor Day.
Labor Day.
So just keep a note of that.
Wednesday following Labor Day.
I move to adjourn.
Second.
Motion is second to adjourn. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion's approved. Stand adjourned. Thanks, everybody. Good to see everybody.